right, so very good. All set, very good. Okay, so good job on the survey. Good job. But before we jump into the whole thing, let's do our, what do we normally do?
The credo,
Our manifesto.
the creed.
Yes, let's do that. Which screen did I share? I shared the wrong screen. I shared the Facebook screen instead. Okay. I wanted to share this screen. And I thought that was what I shared, but it's not showing. Hold on a second. What's going on?
It looks like it.
Oh, you see it?
Like on the left side, not like, no.
It's very interesting. Okay, I know what I'll do. I'll just do this. I'll delete this. I'll put this up. Where is it now? Let me see. It's not here. Aha, this is it. For some reason, because I did an update on my computer, and so because of that, everything is not working the way it's supposed to work today.
Oh.
I need to, yeah, you know how when you do an update, you have to.
Yeah.
Okay, so very good. You can see it now?
Yes.
Very good. Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to, okay, do it like so. Very good. All right. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to read after the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I am
a thought leader and
a
change maker. I am an expert and I get paid like one. Friends, family, and strangers are recognizing me as the go-to person in my field.
I am
being interviewed by top influencers in my field as a subject matter expert. Top media outlets are featuring me for exposure. I make no excuses. I push through. I lead with love. I spread kindness. I take actions. I stay focused. I am determined to have the influence and income that I deserve. I will step out of my comfort zone. I cannot experience new lands from the comfort of my comfort zone. I love making money. I make more even when I'm not trying to. Money comes to me easily. Money is within my reach.
If I have to look cheesy, I will.
If I have to look cheesy, I will.
If I have
to spend more money
hiring tech
people to help me get there quicker, I will.
If I
have to do an endless amount of visibility task as directed by Olu, I will. I take responsibility that I've created the life I currently have due to my thoughts, actions, and energy. I release the pattern in me that has created lack of any kind in my life today. I have the power to shift my mindset and create new things that will serve me better by having faith and taking bold action.
I
I believe that
all
things are possible for me, and I'm determined to make that belief my reality. I deserve success. I am dressed with strength and dignity. I am a wealth magnet. I am a profitable thought leader.
So shall it be.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. All right. So I saw your I just saw the new revision that you did. Yeah, I just saw it, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just open it. I think it's very good. Let me just share my screen so that you can see. I thought it was very good, and all I have to, just the minor things. Now, like here, you said consulting survey.
Yes.
I would still want to change that name. I don't want it to be consulting.
I didn't know what to put.
Yeah, so it could be something like house flipping solution survey, something like that. House flipping solution survey. That would be better. That's more, or something like, yeah, house flipping solution survey is good. House flipping solution survey. We can leave it at that for now. And
you
then,
see it?
No, let's see. Do I see it? I need to refresh. Okay, very good. Okay, so house flipping solution survey. And then the next question is, we may still change that name. Okay, so it says I'm creating a solution on how to have an extra income flipping houses in Canada. I'm creating a solution for how I'm creating a master class. Okay, so we're going to decide today what you're creating. Okay. Because then that's going to affect the naming and the introduction as well. Because what we want is people to begin to see you as a thought leader in this world. And as a matter of fact, the first thing that I always like to do is I want you to have a list of people in your own mindset right now. How many people are you ready to send this survey to right now that you know?
One, two, three, 4, maybe 5.
Okay, sounds good. 5 is good. And the more the better. The more the number that you have, the better.
Okay.
Because what usually happens is, in the I'm sure you saw that in the ideal clients masterclass, or whatever it was that I was explaining, when there's a funnel. Okay. Every time you're going out, there's a funnel. You need to have a lot more people that comes in, and but then it narrows down and just a few people will come out. Okay. But the good thing about it is some of the people that come in may not eventually, they're not ready now. Doesn't mean they're not going to be ready. Okay. So you just have to have a clear perspective of the fact that these people, they're coming in right now, but they may not be ready right now. But so if we have a lot of people, if we have a lot more people that are your ideal clients, what would happen is you have a lot more people that have the potential of buying right away. Okay. And then what would happen is, as you begin to talk to them, as you begin to get the responses from these people, you may even still need to make changes to this video, to this survey, and to the way you're talking. Because when you begin to hear their questions, then you begin to know how to rearrange things, okay? Because it's the questions that this first set of people are asking that would determine, now you have gone far, okay? That's why you're even able to get to this place. But some people come from scratch, nothing, okay? So because you already have people that have asked you questions, you have people that you've helped, so you kind of have the language. However, they're still going to help you refine it, okay? So I would still want to use this, right now. Let's see. So it says, is having a new stream of income, fixing and by flipping and fixing a house, or flipping and fixing houses in Canada, something of interest to you? Okay, so is it of interest to you? Is it of interest to you? I like it. I'm just trying to see, is there a way we can even go past just an interest to you? Okay, or maybe like a thing. Interest is the reason why I'm looking at dropping interest is is just, yeah, I'm interested, but more, I want something more than interest. Is this something that you are looking for? Okay, or something that is it a goal? Or is it, I'm trying to see what would be better, but we can still leave it as interest. But if you have a stronger word that is more than interest, I would want to use that. However, we can leave it as it is, because it's either a yes or a no, so it's not a big deal. The next one is,
can we use is this something you are considering?
Exactly. Because interest is, considering is higher than interest, okay? Or you've ever considered, or is something that you are considering, okay? It's on the table. Yeah, considering is good. I like that.
Yeah. Okay, let me put, is it, okay. Something.
Is having a new stream of income, something you are considering.
Well, how could they consider it if they don't even know that they can do it?
No, most people know. Most people know that, first of all, is you said having a new stream of income. Okay. Then flips, because what you are teaching people is fixing and flipping houses. So, so
fixing and flipping houses in Canada is having a new stream of income. Fixing and flipping houses in Canada, something you're considering.
Exactly. Very good. I like that. Yeah, so that's good. Then the next one says, my top 3 questions on how to earn an extra income. Let's rephrase this to, did you want them to give you 3 questions or 2 questions?
I don't even know why I put 3.
Okay, put 2, because 3 just makes it a bit more complicated, and they may say, okay, I'll think of a 3rd question. 2 is easy to find.
Okay. My top 2 questions on how to earn an extra.
So instead of I would say, I will use the same statement from above. It says, my top 2 questions on having a new stream of income, flipping houses in Canada are.
My top 2 questions
on how to have a new stream of income, or a new income stream, flipping and fixing houses in, you don't even need to put in Canada anymore. flipping and
Yeah.
fixing houses are.
Like, do I even have to put in Canada on the
No,
first
it's good.
questions?
It's
The first
good,
question
it's
is
The
good.
first question is good, yeah.
So my
Or actually, because you already put it up here, right?
yeah,
So you don't need to put it in Canada again.
that's what I was.
You can remove the in Canada, yeah.
Okay, so. Okay, so
Total questions on how to have a new income stream fixing and flipping houses are very good. And then the first one says, is having a new stream of income fixing and flipping houses something you're considering? Very good. And last question, lastly, we'll send you access to, okay. So now the question, let's now come up with what exactly is it? Since we started the conversation,
yeah.
what are some of the thoughts or have you talked to anybody that is like your ideal clients?
No.
Okay.
You
What
mean,
about the people that you're working with right now, the ones that are buying?
Yeah,
your
those
house
one,
and
those
selling?
one, they are still working. Yeah, they are still working. I think they are going to put the house, they are going to list the house sometime this week or next week.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So one thing that would be good, okay, because you've already helped those ones.
Yes.
I would want you to ask them something. Okay, let me show you a question. Let me show you something inside the VMA.
Yeah.
You're gonna see a sample. Okay, so here you're going to see, I think it's this one. This one. Okay, so no, it's not this question that I wanted. It's the other one. Where is that? It's this one. Copy. I don't know why this thing is not working. Okay, it's okay. Let me go in my Google Drive. I'm gonna stop sharing and I'm gonna find it. Drive, and because I want you to see a type of, let's see, profit.
So the 5 people, I was thinking of the one that we are working with right now. My 2 cousins.
Okay, the one that you're working with right now, you already helped them.
Yeah, but I would like them to answer this survey.
So what I wanted you to do, what I was just about to say before this, is I want you to talk to them and have them give you questions that they had. Okay. Now, because of the fact that you've already helped them, I'm not sure if for them, if this survey would help, because they already know. But you can now say, the thing that I helped you, what I did for you, I'm thinking of doing it as a service now, as a business service. What would you, so now that's why I wanted to show you this, okay? So this was an example with a client, and she was launching, she was going to have an event, okay? And that event, which was going to be like like if you're going to have a masterclass, right? For her, it was a physical event that people came to, okay? And instead of her charging them 100% of the fee, she was going to give 70% off, okay, of whatever it is that she will be charging later, okay? So right now, so you see, it says Profits with Ease survey. It says, this was, Profits with Ease, people that had retail business and they were not making profit. Okay, that's what she was doing to help them. Hooray! Complete this complete this survey and submit now to see if you make the cut for the limited time pre-launch offer, 70% discount. Okay, for the program fee. Okay, so this one, she wants them to put their email because they are going to be registering. So this is like a registration, okay, for the event. Okay. Says when it comes to starting your own profitable business, what is your number one goal? Okay. So they put that there. When it comes to starting your profitable, what is the roadblock that you're having? What's the fear, okay, that you're having? Now, for you, don't bother doing all this for now. But what we have of the 2 questions is the first level. This is like the second level. Okay, now there's something I want to show you there. When it comes to starting your profitable, okay, aside everything you have said, don't worry about that. If you had to solve the problem, don't worry about that. Okay, now how soon do you want to start profitable your business and start receiving high paying clients? Okay, they say when they want to start. Okay, now here is the one that I'd like to ask that group, that person that you've helped. Okay, this is it. For my Selling with Ease bootcamp, which was a bootcamp she did, if you had to choose one, which of the following are you most likely to sign up for if it were already available? Okay, a small group intensive with both offline and in-person. This is supposed to be online, both online and in-person meeting. And then another one, a digital course, Facebook, I can watch whenever I feel like, the kind that I can watch whenever I feel like. Okay, so now this is a good thing to ask that person that you've helped and say, would you prefer that I work with you that I give you all the information in a master class for 2 hours, for example, or would you prefer that I work with you for how long have you worked with them? Now, when did you start the conversation?
When did we start this? Like 3 weeks ago? When did we start this?
No, the conversation with them.
Yeah, I mean, when did we start?
Oh, it was about the same time.
Yes.
Okay, so I think it's either 3 weeks or so.
Yeah, three or
see.
4. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna check on the Facebook group and see.
Because I remember when we spoke, it was the day before that.
Okay, that you started. Okay, so let's see. So that would be the first one we had was on the November 15th. Okay, yeah, so it's like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Okay, so you would now ask them. You ask them, would you prefer that which one which would be your best option? Okay, a 2-hour master class. Okay, and I think that a master class is still very important. Okay, where you introduce people, especially people that are new to the concept. You introduce them to the concept. You give them a general overview of what they need to do. Okay, and then you now at that masterclass, they sign up to work with you for I don't know how long. 8 weeks. I don't know. How long do you think you need to work with them?
It depends really on how fast the people take action. Let's say this couple, we spoke today, the next day they took action. So it's all a matter of it can take 1 month. So for them, they didn't want to do it immediately because their house was very not in good order, if I want to say. And then for the selling purpose, if we need to attract customers, people who are going to buy a $1 million dollar house or more, it needs to look good. So we needed to fix a few things, change a few things here and there for a certain budget. That is something. So that's what they were working on. And now the house is ready now. Okay. So the staging lady, I think the staging lady is going to go there this week. So it all depends on all those things.
Okay.
But for here, it can take maybe, let's say 2 months. Okay. Because houses sell so fast.
Okay. So let's break it down. So these are the things after somebody comes. Actually, give me a breakdown of what you do with people. So for example, after the master class, and somebody says, we're ready like right now.
Yes.
What are the things that they need to do? I'm going to be writing them down so that I can. step by
Okay,
step.
so if they say that they are ready,
Mhm.
the first thing first is to connect them with the realtor.
Okay.
And then the realtor is the one who is going to look at their house and then give them an estimation of how much their home is worth.
Okay. Realtor, not the person that comes around. What's the name of the people that the bank used to evaluate the house?
No, the realtor, no, because the people that the bank uses to evaluate the house, you don't really need them. Anyways, the realtors are the one who knows the market. So
Okay.
if you want to know
Okay.
how much your house is worth, it's a realtor who's going to tell you.
Okay. Okay. Market price. Okay.
Yeah.
So they
Market
need
price,
the realtor,
yes.
yeah, to
Mhm.
give them the to come in and do a
Yes.
market pricing estimation.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Number 3.
Yes. Mhm.
Mhm.
Because this is the realtor can say this house I can sell it, like she knows or he knows. And then from there we have to talk with the mortgage people.
Okay.
We want to know, we tell them what the plan is.
Okay.
Let's say if we have debts to pay, we tell them this house, this is the house that we have.
Mhm.
The market value, it's if we sell it, this is how much we can make.
Mhm.
And this is what we want to pay.
Mhm.
And then, and they are,
This is what we want to pay
in debt.
Okay, debt. Okay.
Yes.
Mhm.
And
Okay.
then we are going to see how much, if you pay off the current mortgage, you pay off all your debt. So how much can you loan? How much
Okay.
can you, for the new house?
Mhm.
So basically, that's the person who is going to give you the real numbers that you need to
Okay.
go ahead.
Okay.
Because to sell the house, it's very easy. You can sell it,
Very easy now,
Yeah.
especially now.
especially now.
Yeah. So you need to have that discussion. Do you do the discussion with them, with their mortgage person, or you coach them what to do?
I don't, but
Okay.
because, okay, basically so far, because we were talking like friends, okay?
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
they ask me, who do you work with?
Okay.
So basically we have two people that we know that are good
Mhm.
and that we work with, we connect them.
Okay.
But because they have questions, they still come back to us to ask us questions.
Exactly.
And then we tell them what we know, we tell them what to ask the mortgage broker,
Mhm.
what they should be looking for, what they should pay
Okay.
attention to, because we learned from our mistakes.
Exactly.
So we tell them what to ask, what to look for, what to pay attention to, those kind of things. Like, for example, we would tell them, okay, don't be excited. If they tell you you can sell your house for over 1 million, hello, you have over 200K in debts to pay. Plus that, you have to pay your current mortgage. So you have to make sure that the money that is going to be left, it's enough to pay your down payment, and then in the next house, and then fix it and flip it, because you need money to fix it and flip it.
That's true.
So yeah, so that's what we tell them about. Basically, we tell them what to look for and to work closely with the mortgage broker, because at that point he is the real deal, or she.
Okay. Okay. So now, do they need to find another house? Because
Yes.
you're giving them a new mortgage, right? They're getting a new
Yes.
mortgage for the new house.
For the new house, because
Exactly.
if they don't get a new, okay, there are a lot that is implicated. Let's say if most people who are selling their first home, they will have a fixed rate. So if you still have your term, most people take 5 years. So if you break your term, you will pay the penalties. But you have to buy a new house within 90 days. If you buy the new house within 90 days, you don't pay the penalty. Like
So it's like a
they-
transfer
yes. So they charge it, but then they pay it back. Like
back.
if,
Okay.
if you are not closing on the same date.
Mhm, mhm.
So those are the things that we tell them. So you
You
have
tell
to
them.
make sure that even though the mortgage broker tells them all that, but
Mhm.
since it's a lot of information, they may not know what to pay
No.
attention to.
Mhm,
So we
mhm,
tell them
mhm.
those kind of things.
Mhm.
So you have to, and the penalty can be a lot of money, over 10,000. It's a
Yeah.
lot of money.
Yeah.
So they need to find a new home. And
Mhm.
since now they want to start into a new type of house, fix
Mhm.
and flipping, they will be
Mhm.
looking for houses that have issues, like they
Mhm.
are old, they need to be
Mhm.
fixed. So they
Mhm.
have to take into consideration that not only they need the down payment, but they
Mhm.
need money to
Mhm.
fix the new home.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yes. And that's basically it. And then so they have to find a home. So they can
Okay.
either decide to sell before. We
Okay.
have tried both. You can sell before you find your next house,
Mhm.
or you can sell after you have found the next house. So it depends on how the person can handle the stress.
Okay. Because then where would they stay?
Yeah, because the first house, we've purchased the home, the next home first
Mhm.
before selling, but that was
Okay.
before COVID.
Okay.
So we have already, because it will, in the ideal is to find the next home first, because you are sure that you have found a home that fits into into your mortgage
Mhm.
broker numbers.
Mhm.
So what happened, we found a house that was before COVID. No one knew
Mhm.
that COVID will ever happen.
Mhm.
And by the time we were ready to start putting the house on the market to sell it, and then we have already signed a firm of offer for the
Mhm.
house that we purchased. And then
Mhm.
COVID hit, they closed everything. So for over 4 months, nothing happened. You remember the first lockdown?
Yeah.
It happened when we were about to put our house on the market. So it was in
Wow.
March. I remember it was in March. The house was only sold in July because everything reopened. So for those 4 months, it was a lot
You're
of
paying
stress.
mortgage.
We
And
didn't
you were
know.
paying the new mortgage.
The new mortgage was supposed to start in May because the closing date was in May. So when we had to deal with the lawyers to tell them, look at what happened, we didn't know. So, but it was a lot of stress, but we were able to manage it with both lawyers, our lawyers, the seller lawyer. But the seller, she was not really understanding. She was really not a nice person.
Yeah.
So
she wants to be making money from you guys.
Yes. So she wanted us to close the house, but we said we did not sell because that purchase was conditional to the sale of what the realtor said, because the bank takes what the realtor say. If the realtor say, I will sell this house for 500K, the bank says that's it. So, but then the purchase that we made, it was conditional on the sale of that house. And the house never sold because of COVID.
Yeah.
So you see, it can be COVID, it can be any other thing.
Anything, yeah.
So you have a house that you have purchased and then you cannot sell the one. So so it depends on how you can handle the stress. So this one, the second one, we sold the house first, and then we started looking for a new home after. But then it was another stress. You're like, where are you going to go? It was really stressful because we sold the house we gave them 60 days. We told them in 60 days we'll be out of the house. 60 days, we couldn't find a house that fits what we want because we wanted a specific house. We couldn't find. So I can say that this house, it was not really the best option, but we had to take it because we're running.
We just needed to.
We just
We
needed
didn't
to.
have a choice.
Yeah. But the other option was we could have rented a place. But then if you are into business, you are wasting money renting, like where, like you have to do the math.
Why?
So, so it depends really on what you prefer as a person, what stress can you handle?
Yeah.
It's part of the business. So
Okay. So what I have down here is I have you're going to first of all connect them with, or either connect them with the realtor or give them a realtor conversation guide.
Yes. Yes.
That's number one.
That's
number two. Yeah. Number two, you have the realtor come in and evaluate and estimate their house, value their house.
Yes.
Very good. Number three, you need to give them the mortgage broker, mortgage specialist discussion guide.
Maybe before then, when the realtor, when she or he gives them the numbers, she also tells them if they need to fix a few things in the house, because that's
Okay. So there's fixing, which now with this one is now, okay, I'm going to redo it. So the first one would be connect. Sorry, let's do it as if they are not going to use your realtor. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Because it's all Canada-wide. Okay. So now you can say you're going to give them the realtor discussion blueprint. Okay. Then number two, you're going to they're going to do the realtor home evaluation. Okay, by realtor. Okay, number three is they need to fix and fixing and renovation.
Like
guide.
You see what I mean there? Because the realtor can say if you spend 5,000, instead of selling, instead of selling this house 900K, we are going to sell it for 1 million. So
if
maybe
you spend 5,000.
Yeah, like this is what happened with this person we are working with. The house is carpet. It has carpet everywhere, but the carpet is so dirty.
Okay.
Put a new carpet, the house will look brand new. And then you will sell your house for over 100K more.
Wow.
So those kind of things, they can tell you, they know what clients are looking for when they come to buy. They can tell you, change these door handles, change these lights. Yeah.
Okay. So it will be fixing and renovation
it's
recommendation or guide.
Guide, yeah, something like that.
Okay. And then you will need to, they will need to fix and, but while they are fixing, you need to give them the contractor.
That is even before, like the realtor is to give them what she thinks could be done and what she thinks then she can sell the house for. But before they do any renovation, whatever, or selling the house related, the next step is to talk with the mortgage broker.
Okay. Yes. But before they talk to so they better talk with the mortgage broker first.
Yes.
Before they go ahead and renovate.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Okay,
if they are
so-
not selling at the end of the day, why do the
Mm,
renovation if they
that's
don't have
true.
the money?
Okay. Broker
Yeah,
discussion guide. We'll find
Yes.
better names for these things,
okay.
but this is and these are, you see, what we're doing right now is we're packaging all that experience and your expertise
Yeah,
into, you know, a curriculum that is going to solve problems for people.
okay.
Okay. You know, and in the masterclass, what you do is you
Mhm.
tell them a big overview of everything, but then if they want to work with you, they have to pay to work with you, and
Okay.
you guide them. You understand? This is just the same way I'm doing for you right now. All the
Yes.
formula, you already have it. Okay.
Yeah.
But if you want me to be with you and we do it together, you pay for that
You
extra.
pay for
You
that.
understand? That's that's how. Now, so after they've talked to the mortgage broker, they now have your guide will give them the, you know, some Excel sheets or some things that would help them to know, make sure this is not here, make sure this is here, right? You know, like a guideline. Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And then after that, you would now, they will now, you now need to give them an assessment of how to choose a contractor, right?
And the contractor comes in for the second house.
Oh, okay. What about their own house that they need to fix?
Yeah, that we can use the same contractor.
Optional. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is optional if they need to fix their own house. Okay. So contractor, intro, contractor, guide. Okay.
We have
Optional.
connections. We have connections. Plumbers.
So,
yeah.
okay. Yeah. That one connection, they call them black book. Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Yes,
a black,
we have. Yeah.
So you have to, you know, in the
Uh-huh.
POS, have you gone through the POS, the profitable offer system?
No.
Okay. So you're getting to the stage now when you start to build the thing that the people are buying for you. You need to go to the profitable offer system and you go through all of them and you'd be able to step by step.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have, this one is optional. And then
we have contacts that we have contacts that we do to fix, like the first house we sold, we fixed the ceiling for 1,000, no tax.
The ceiling for 1,000.
Yes.
Wow.
Because the ceiling, it had a stain. The roof, it was a condo.
Okay.
So there something happened with the roof. They patched the roof, but the condo said they will not fix the ceiling before they have changed the roof the next year. So we said, hey, there is no way we are selling next year. So we fixed the ceiling ourselves and then sold the house. Because there is no way you are going to sell a house and then there is a stain in the ceiling.
Yeah. Nobody will buy.
Nobody would say, oh, what happened?
Exactly. So did you, anyway, you will make that money back because your condo would have paid for it.
They would have paid.
Couldn't wait.
Exactly. We couldn't wait.
Okay. So now, after the optional fixing, the next thing is to find the house.
Yes.
Find the new home.
But then that's what I said. Finding the new home, finding
that fits into. Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, finding and it's definitely the next year. That's what takes longer.
Okay. Okay. So and there's a guide for that as well.
The guide is simple, there is no guide.
Because they've already given them the only guide is what the mortgage broker already said.
Exactly. And then because now you are into business, you are looking into a house that you can fix. and a house that has a separate, like, how do we sell it? How do we say it? Like income property, like the one you can rent something. So
Okay,
those are the,
so it's a must. When
It's a
they are going
must.
to the next one, it has to be a just a second, because there's no school bus today.
oh,
I
what
have
time
to pick up
is,
my son. Yeah. Yes. And
What
I'm
time?
picking, yeah, no, it's at 2. It's at 2.
okay.
Yeah. So
Is it because of COVID?
it's because
stopped?
of what's it called? It's a snow day.
Oh, snow
There's
day,
no school
okay.
bus. Yeah, there's no
Okay,
school
okay,
bus
okay.
today.
Mm,
So I have to pick my son, and I have to go back and pick my other son because they
Oh.
have different times.
different.
So it's okay. It's not Montreal. It's
Yeah.
Cornwall. It's not far.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's okay. So you were saying that
Mhm.
they have to find a new home, and when they are
Yes.
finding the new home, it just
Mhm.
has to fit into the amount of money that the
Yes.
the mortgage broker has given them.
Yes.
Okay. And
Yes.
then it also has to be, these are things that you need to make sure it's in that home finding kit. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. That would give them an idea of how much, when we're going to plug the number from here, we're going to plug it to here,
Mhm.
and then it has to be income producing. Okay.
Yeah, that's the word.
Income producing house.
Mhm.
Then it also, what about the renovation? Like, should it be a bad house? What if it's a bad house?
It's really, it's hard to tell because it depends. It all depends on how much money we have left. Because when it's your first deal, it's tough because if, let's say, if you have to pay over 100K in debts, and then it's tough. So you may end up having to use a credit to flip the new home at some point. So it really depends on how much money we have left at the end.
Okay.
So you will decide, because that's where, when you are looking for the house, that's where you need your contractor. So you need a nice contractor who will be following you at
to find the house.
Yes,
Okay,
because
because they're going to make money flipping the house for you.
Yeah, but then you need someone who can come, look, and then tell you, this can cost me this is what it will cost you to flip this house, to do what you want to do. So at every house viewing, you go with them. Either you go with them or you video call.
Okay, very good. Now, the question that I have from that now is the person that is, there was a question that came to my mind. What if, actually, maybe I'll write it down and then we'll come back to it. I want to, second home option. Okay. I want you to look at that also, because as the thought leader, as the guide, you want to give people options, okay, and give them an idea of, if you go this route, this is what you get. If you go this route, this is what you get. Okay. So for example, they need to know that their contractor has to be the kind of person that is able to go with them to view houses. Okay. So this one is the part that stays, that is long. Okay. These people that you're working with right now, have they found a new home?
No, because these people that you are working with, we think we may need to work with them in the next 2 years, because they have other plans in the head. They want to go live in an apartment, take some vacation for a little bit. Say, okay, by the time they are done, all the money will be gone.
The money is gone.
So we don't know. So we have been trying to tell them not to make that mistake, because that's the reality. The money will not be there. If they start saying, let's take 1 week vacation, or let's go there, let's do this. Okay, before you know it, all the money will be finished. So you'll be at square zero where you were before even you own a home. So we don't know. We are still talking to them. So we don't, I know Alain was talking to the husband yesterday.
Okay.
So we will talk to them and then know, but we are trying to make them understand
Mm.
that they should find a new house, because not only the market is going higher, is not going,
No.
prices
yeah.
are not going down. If
Yeah.
you don't purchase your house today, you may
Mhm.
pay it 50K more
Tomorrow. Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
So why wait?
Yeah.
And then, as we were saying that in the creed that I'm willing to change my mindset or something, it is something that needs to be done at that particular point. You need to understand that you are now into business.
Exactly.
So
it's not luxury.
It's
You
not
don't have this,
luxury.
you don't suddenly have this $1 million in your account thinking I have $1 million.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's your business money.
It's your business money. And then when you are looking for the next house, don't be looking for big house. Those people who have big houses, basement, they have achieved things in their life. Start with apart like this one. Apartment upstairs, apartment downstairs. And then from there, you move to the next house, and then you will be creating wealth.
Yeah. And the thing is, you see what you just said now. The reason, that's one of the reasons why I love recording these calls, so that you can listen to yourself again and again, because what you're saying, this statement that you just made now is you're telling them the mindset, the mindset shift that you must have. Okay. Now, when you're designing your masterclass, okay, and I'm saying this so that you can rewatch this and know, when you're designing your masterclass and you're designing what you're going to teach in your masterclass, in my masterclass formula, what I always say is there's a shift. There are three mindset shifts that everybody must make to do whatever it is that you're trying to tell them to do. The main one right there that you just said is you're shifting from home ownership to business owner.
Yes.
Okay. So you have to say that clearly. At the beginning, when you are saying it in the masterclass, it will sound very exciting. It would sound very exciting. People will say, me too, I would have a business, in short, you can compare it with, now you're one of those people, like somebody that has McDonald's restaurant. How much is it, to franchise a McDonald's? You compare it with, you're turning your home to an income producing business. Okay. Instead of just, your equity and everything, you're turning it into a business. You don't want to lose your money. If you don't have that mindset shift, you're going to lose that money. And we don't want you to get to the mindset of luxury. You're not there yet.
You're not there yet.
You're not there yet. This is, and so you have to state it and give them that at the back of their mind so that they know. Okay. So that also will come back in this step now, where you're telling them after they need to find the home. So it's not a matter of, I'm starting and then we're going to go to Hawaii and then no, we're not there yet.
We are not there yet.
We're gonna, but wait, don't worry, you're gonna get there.
Yes.
Okay. Like, for example, one of the things that I say to my people is Facebook ads, don't go there yet. Don't waste your money. It's a waste of money until you've been able to sell it. In short, my coach right now says, until you have $10,000 coming in every month, don't waste money on Facebook ads, because it's a waste of money. Okay. But Facebook will collect their money. They will be happy. They will go. But you don't want that. Use that money for something else. Okay. So those are some of the things that you would need to say to people. And once you have that, they're finding the new home. Is there anything else that they need to, after they find the new home, what next?
So when they find a new home, that's finding the new home now. Of course, it has they have to make sure that it fits into the mortgage broker numbers. But then finding the home, like of the physical home, they have to work closely with the contractor, because he's the one who is going to give them an idea of how much it's going to cost them to do the work. He's the one who's going to do the work. So, and once that is done, they have to find the materials. Like when they are starting to sometimes when you want to renovate, you can be tempted to go to high-end things, but then keep in mind it's business. Like you have to find materials that are good quality for okay money. Yeah, for less. So those kind of things, you don't have to go crazy. So you need to know what is trending on the market. When we are visiting houses, you can see what is trending. And then you do like the colors, all those kind of things.
And that also the realtor is going to help them there?
No, that is their own personal choice. The realtor is not going to help them with the material. That is their personal choice. They are not going.
But the contractor?
The contractor is not going. They can give you a guide, tell you what they think. Some of the materials they do provide, but at the end of the day, they ask you to choose from what they show you. And yeah, so
do you sometimes go find something cheaper than what the contractor finds?
Yes, because I search everywhere.
And would the contractor be happy with that?
Yeah, because they are only paid on the labor. So whether you pick whatever material, they don't care. It's a service that they are giving you. But most of them, they already have stores that they work with. They can tell you to go look. Or stores that they can go pick supplies for less. It's a lot of work. So you have to be willing to do that work.
To do the work.
Yes.
Okay. So, but then the question is, do you work with contractor? I remember my neighbor was saying, don't hire a normal contractor. Hire someone from Home Depot. Do you do that?
It depends. It depends on what you want to do. So, like, it depends.
Are they more expensive?
Yes, they are more expensive on certain things. Like there is you can find contractors who are not Home Depot, and they do a great job. But then it's really a comparison. Like we needed to change the garage door. Home Depot was cheaper, so we went with Home Depot. So you have to be looking. But Home Depot is not by default the cheapest. It's not.
No. So, but you have a guide on how to help them find the right contractor that would be good and not too expensive.
What do you mean a guide? I don't have a guide. That's
in your head. It's in your head. This thing that you just said now, it's there, and because the reason why I'm saying this is all of these things are important for a new person that is going into it. If they want to go in, they want to get your feedback. What do you think about? You understand?
Yes.
Just the same way as I was just doing your survey. You did your survey, and I'm looking at it to say, no, don't do it like this. Do it like this. You understand? This is exactly now. And what you will notice is the videos that I did for you in the VMA. I didn't put the video how to create a form, how to create a survey, how to copy a survey, and then the one that I just did for you, the video I sent to you today, all of it, I put them now inside the VMA for other people to use. because they are there. Other people are still going to ask me questions,
Yes.
right? And
Yes.
there's always a step by step. After you've done this, then you do this, then you do this. So the easiest way to do it is this way that I'm working with you right now. And that's what makes it even cheaper, okay? Because what would happen is if they want to hire you to work with you one-on-one, it's going to be more expensive. So you
Yes.
put all the recording, you put it available for other people to benefit, and for other people that are also benefiting, it's good because they are also seeing the story of another person.
Yes.
So they can see themselves in the shows.
Mm.
Okay, so now they do the renovation. You have a renovation guide. Okay.
Yes.
Now all of this can be when you find one person, just like this. The first VMA that I did it with one person, right? And it's easy to answer a question for one person, right? And then and this person paid a lot of money, it's not free, and then after that you find another one, you find another one, you understand, and as you are doing it, keep recording, put it in the members area, put it in the members area, you understand, this is the easiest way to do it. The other way is the one that you said you didn't want to do, where you would create the course before anybody buy. In short, I always say never do that. Because nobody wants to buy. No, you don't know if people want to buy. You waste all the time. Nobody is ready to pay you. So it's a no in my own world. No. Okay, and then the after they've done the renovation, now it's the what's next? It's finished, right?
It's finished. Then when the renovation are done, like okay, for example, this one. When this one is done, we are not going to sell it because this is our starting point. The first home, it was to pay off debt, and this one is to start afresh. So this one, we are going to refinance because this is the thing. So before even we decide what kind of renovations that we do, maybe I should have said it. We work closely with the contractor and the realtor, because the realtor tells you if you do that, that will add value on the house. So if you do that, it will not add that much on the value of the house. So like this house, before even we decide what to do, we know how much money we are expecting. So we know how much money we are expecting last year. Even this year, it will be more because prices keep going up. So we know that when this house is renovated, it is going to be worth this amount. And then we are going to refinance. So the bank...
After doing the renovation.
The renovation. Yes. We are going to refinance. And then when
so now we're now entering into the second home, two home option.
Yes.
Okay. Very good.
So like this one, if we refinance, if I remember the numbers, 800K. So the estimate was 800K. Okay. So 80% of 800K, it's 640. And then the mortgage on this house is 520. So we are going to have around 120K. 1,020. So that is enough to buy
down payment and renovation.
And renovation to buy a second home.
For the new one.
For the new one. So that's what we are going to do. But let's say if we wanted to sell it, we could have made more than 100,000 because the bank, they always take a lower value. They take the lower, So if we sell it because of the market, we can even sell it for 900. So like legal duplexes, you cannot buy it for less than 900. It's impossible. People, they are fighting for it, investors.
So
Mhm,
if we
mhm,
sell it, we can even
Mhm.
have more money, but
mhm,
that's not the goal. We sell it and then
Mhm.
what do we do with the money?
mhm, mhm, mhm.
So yeah, so we are going to
Okay.
refinance and then
Mhm.
find another house, which
Okay.
is like this, which
Okay.
can be transformed into a legal duplex or already is a legal duplex. So
Okay.
we are going to see what can fit into whatever amount we are going to have.
But your friend, the ones that came here, they
Mm.
didn't buy a legal duplex.
Oh, those one, they are far. He has
Okay.
a lot, he has been doing this for many years.
Okay.
So, and
Okay.
to the point now he's building, he built his family, that is his family. He's done doing what we are doing,
Okay.
like
Okay.
moving. So he
Uh-huh.
made money to the point where he built his family house cash,
Okay. Okay.
where you are.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. 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 So the 120,000 when so somebody has a house, it's
Mm,
not okay. Now let's now break it down into two. The
Mm.
house is not a legal duplex.
mhm,
Okay, it's just a one house, one family home.
mhm.
Okay, what would you suggest? And two legal duplex.
Sorry, what is the question?
Okay, so somebody, they've refinanced after they've done the renovation. They
Mhm,
went and they refinanced the house and they realized that they have 120, let's say,
mhm,
like in your
mhm,
case, 120,000 now in
Mhm.
that house that they are
mhm,
able to use
mhm,
to buy and
mhm.
renovate the next home.
Yes.
Okay. Now, must it be a single legal duplex?
No. It
Okay.
doesn't have. It
Okay.
doesn't have.
Okay, okay. So,
Yeah.
but why were you saying legal duplex? Why were you thinking of legal duplex?
That okay. Maybe I use the word legal, but I was saying we want a house that has a potential of being rent, like that has a side entrance. So we will be living because the second home we are going to buy, it is not our home yet. It's going to be another rental property. So we are basically going to do what we are doing here, but on the second house. So we
Okay.
want it to have that option of
having
having
two income,
two,
income.
to yes, of being like, yeah, so we will be living upstairs and then we will make sure that the downstairs is an apartment.
And
And
you're going
then-
to, yeah,
Mhm.
and then
What-
you're going to move out of this one.
We are going to, okay, so we are going to move out of this one,
Okay,
go to that one.
okay,
And that one too, when we are done with it, we do the
Uh-huh.
same thing, we move out of it, we go to the next one. So
Okay,
at
okay.
some point, if you want, but okay, what we want to do for now,
Mhm.
we want to have at least two
Okay.
or one that is
Okay.
bringing
Rental?
income, rental.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And then we want to be able to reach the point where we have enough cash flow that we can now start with one single house that we can flip and fix,
Okay.
sell, flip without us moving. So we haven't reached that point yet. We need to move to the next house.
So the next house. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
to be able
So-
to make money.
Okay. So you see the journey that you've gone, the journey that you've gone on. This
Yeah.
is where many of your ideal clients are.
Okay.
They've not even tried any of these things. what you are telling them is, I can turn your $50,000 in debt
Yes.
into $120,000 in equity,
Yes.
right?
Mhm.
And profit from it's actually equity, right?
Equity, yeah.
You know, and you will have another home and then another home and then, you know,
yeah,
like that.
that's
That's
So-
basically how it works.
yeah. So this is very good. This is very good. And then the journey continues because
Yes.
you are still on the same journey, right?
Yes.
So it's a good thing. And then when you're done, maybe at the point where you get to their own point, now my friends here, you know, maybe when you get to that point,
Yeah.
you're still gonna have people that are gonna be asking you questions.
Mhm.
And you're gonna still guide them and get to the point where you say, you know, me, I don't do that anymore, but
I
this is
don't-
what I do now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's it. Now, what I would do is I may take a picture of this and send it to you or something if you want it. But this thing that we just did now. This is like the formula, okay,
Okay.
that you're going to teach in your masterclass.
Masterclass.
Okay.
Okay.
Now you're going to do it. You're going to teach them for about 45 minutes to an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the beginning would be like pleasantries. Hey, welcome, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then 1 hour you teach, and then question and answer. Okay, before question and answer, actually, you tell them how they can work with you if they want to do this. Okay, and for in your case, because of the fact that you need them to. It's not a decision that one person in the family can make. I wonder if it would be necessary to make it mandatory that the other person attends the masterclass.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because you don't want to work twice, right?
No.
You don't want to work.
Yes.
But a way to get that sorted out is you can have, because they are paying to attend this masterclass. So you can tell them that they should come and they will get a recording that they can share with their spouse. Okay. And then immediately at the place, you now give them a link to book a call to join your program.
Yeah.
Okay. So that way, when they now join your program, what you're going to do is you're going to take each person step by step. You understand? Now, the best way when you're starting out and you've not done coaching before, the best way is to do one-on-one. Okay. You know, because that way you're able to answer people's questions easily, you know, like that. This was how I started. You know, because it's easier that way. As against bringing a group of people into the same group, you know, where they have all sorts of questions that you may not be able to answer, and you don't want to now be like, oh, I'm not sure, you know, you don't want all that, you know. So it's better to start with one-on-one, but it takes a bit more time. So as soon as possible, one of the mistakes that I made was I took time before I started doing groups. Okay. And because of travel and all these things, and, you know, I couldn't settle down to say, I'm going to market and get a lot of people at once. Okay. You know, but that's what I'm doing right now. Okay. I started it at the beginning of the year, but I am still working to build it up. Okay. Because it's better to work with a lot more people, use the same time to help more people than to help one person.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So and the value of your time and the value of, you know, the expertise and all that. So but I would still recommend that you start with one-on-one. You already did one-on-one, okay? You know, and it's already leading somewhere. However, you know, you would need to, and you are learning, like you were learning from them. That's where you got that mindset shift that they must have. If not, you will just say, oh no, we'll make you $1 million. Then they get the $1 million, they say, I'm going to Hawaii, you know. But you would not have known that if not for the fact that you've already worked with one person.
Yes. Yes.
So that's very good. So now back to we're going to wrap up now, but let's just look at your question, the thing. I'm gonna just open your thing again. And okay, so now you need to make a decision on, so what you're gonna do is, it's a masterclass. That's the way I'm looking at it. It's a masterclass, but it's a paid masterclass. Okay.
I have to say paid masterclass?
No, that's not the way. We're going to get to it now. Okay. It's a masterclass. So for example, you say house flipping masterclass survey. or house flipping solution survey is okay. I'm creating a solution on how to blah, 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 blah. Okay, all of that is still good. But now when it gets here,
Solution, not masterclass.
solution is good.
Okay,
Ah, solution is
put
good.
it back to solution.
Yeah. So when you get to this last portion, you say, lastly, we'll give you access to the masterclass as soon as we are ready for less than or for something % off, or, you know, I wouldn't even want to say for something % off. I would say for, you know, the value of a dinner date with your spouse, something like that. You know,
we will send you access to the masterclass.
Yeah, optional. Lastly, we will give you, lastly, you can get access to the masterclass as soon as we are ready for less than a dinner date, okay, or something like that. You know, come up with a phrase that would give you an idea. Yeah,
you can
so
get access to the masterclass as soon as it's ready for less than the price of a dinner date.
Okay. Enter your email, your best email, and expect the goodies in your emails.
That's what.
That's it.
Yeah,
that's it. And then if you look at the bottom, I said, you this is yours. It's already there. Please note that this is an anonymous survey. Make sure this is optional. You know how you slide it, required or not. So it says, please note that this is an anonymous. Please add your email in this question if you want to get the special pre-launch prize. Okay, so this is what this one is talking about. This question right here. So it's, I think it's perfect. I think we're good to go.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for you. I'm very
so where did you tell me that I have to put it?
What's that?
This survey.
Okay, so I was saying that instead of posting it to Facebook directly, okay, because what usually happens is Facebook, first of all, when you post links to Facebook, they have a way, because Facebook wants you to pay for advertisements also.
Oh, yes.
You know, so they would likely not promote your videos that have your posts that have links. Okay, so a lot of people won't see it. But for you, even, how many friends do you have on Facebook?
I don't know. I have to go check. You know, I don't use Facebook.
Yeah, because if you don't have a lot of friends, in short, I have a lot of friends on Facebook, and many of my friends won't see what I posted on Facebook. So I would rather you message people, okay? Message people that are your ideal clients, okay? Message them and say this thing that we put at the bottom here, adjust it to ask them, you know, especially say something like it's just going to take you, don't say the number of questions, just say it's going to take you a minute to answer. Okay. And then when they get here, they'll say the number of questions. But so you message them, and then just a moment, let me just respond to my son.
It's going to take you less than 5 minutes. Is it okay?
No, 1 minute, 2 minutes.
It's going to take you.
It's going to take you about 2 minutes.
Okay.
It shouldn't take them more than 2 minutes to fill that.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's so you just tell them that, and then you send it to them. Those people that have asked you questions, or anyone that you know that is in that bracket. You know how what you wrote in your on the Facebook for me to see. Those kind of people that you know they are married, they have young family, they have. You know that they would likely be in the place where you were 2-3 years ago. You know, all of those people, write out all their names and send it to them either on Facebook or WhatsApp or everywhere.
Yeah.
Email everywhere. Okay. And let them decide whether they are interested.
Okay.
Yeah. The ones that don't respond, the ones that say no, they are not interested. Thank you. You
Mhm.
understand? It's a survey, you know, and thank them before you send it to them, because you will not know if they don't put their email, you will not know who filled the form or not. Okay.
Mm.
So you
Mhm.
can just say thank you for taking the time or something. But the ones
Mm.
that put their emails, those are the ones that are lining up. They're already waiting for you to announce the date of your masterclass.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
So the
yeah.
other questions you said that I should ask this our friend that we are working with,
Mhm,
should
mhm.
I put it in like a form like this, or I can just ask them?
If you feel like the form will be faster for them to ask to get it, you can ask them, and you can even ask them pricing question, like for example, I'm planning to charge, I want to do an information session that I would give people information in 2 hours, you know, and I'm planning to charge $99. What do you think? Okay. And then after that, you can even say, after that, they're going to, you know, call me, work with me, okay, for 6-8 weeks or 12 weeks, okay. What do you think? How much would you pay for that? That for sure, that 12 weeks should be about $1,000 at least.
How much will you pay for that? Okay. What else? So I say if they would prefer, we said I will ask them if they would have preferred to have a 2-hour masterclass or a one-on-one.
A 2-hour masterclass where other people are. Okay. And then that's one. Number 2 question is, you're going to do a masterclass. You're planning to do a masterclass, and you're planning to charge $99. Did we say $99?
Yeah.
Okay. Does this make sense to them? Is this something that you would have paid for? And then the third question is now, you know, the work that you do, the coaching actually, you know, for 8 weeks or 6 or whatever it is that you decide to. Yeah.
So that's it. I asked them.
You can ask them. Send it to me before you send it, so that I take a look at it.
Okay. I'm going to do that. Okay, thank you.
Very good. You're
Go
very
see
welcome.
your-
All right. So okay.
see your son.
So yes. So you make sure you put everything on Facebook. I'd like to see, just so I know what's going on. And now I want to begin to hear. I want to begin to hear responses from the survey, so that we can fix the date for the masterclass.
But on Facebook, I will only put the questions that I'm going to ask these people, not the survey, right?
No, you don't put any question. Don't put any question on Facebook.
What did you say that you want me to put on Facebook?
On Facebook, you just put this, you know, this part of the question where it says, hello, you know what? I'm going to send you one. I'm going to add you to one of my posts. Okay, so I'm going to tag you in one of my posts. Okay, let me find it in my video. Oh, but you're not part of my video master, Video Like a Pro. You're not part of that.
I don't understand what you want me to put on Facebook.
Yeah, okay, I'll copy one and I'll send it to you. I'll copy a link that shows, you know, you just want to say, there's this new thing that I'm doing, and it's a flipping house thing, and anybody interested in learning more about flipping homes, let me know, and I'll send you a survey that would help you to answer, you know, whatever. You understand? So it's not,
I can put it on my personal Facebook.
Your personal Facebook, yes.
Okay.
And then you can send it to your friends on WhatsApp. If you are in a group on WhatsApp that you know it's okay to post questions like that, put it. I'm starting a flipping thing. I have a masterclass that I'm planning, and I'm looking for people that have questions around flipping their homes and making extra income. Let me know if you're interested. I'll send you a link to the survey.
Okay.
Put it there as many places as you can. Okay. Because what we're looking for is, we want people to raise their hands and say, I'm interested. okay?
Yeah.
Then, so that
Okay.
even now makes that our first question even almost redundant, because we already know that they're interested. That's why they reached out. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. No, actually, let me see. Let me see if there's a way we can edit it. Let me see. So instead of saying if you're considering, could we say something like, where is my own? Let's see where that one that I just did is. I'm trying to see, is there a way we can say, what have they done or something? Come in.
Don't forget your baby. Oh.
Yes, I need to go. They finish at 2:10. He just sent me a message that they finish at 2:10. I currently or plan to create, okay. Maybe the question, actually, praise God that I remembered this. The question that you should ask them here is not, are they interested? Ask them where they are, okay? So for example, I currently have a home, okay? Their current situation, so that you don't have people that are in apartments filling your form.
What do I say? I changed the question?
You change the question, change that first question.
Yeah.
To sound like something like this, okay? You know, I currently or plan to create live video content to do this. This is, they're already thinking of doing live videos, okay? So your own people would be, I currently, you now put colon, own one home, own two homes, you know, something like that.
I currently own a home. Okay.
You know, and you can even maybe classify it by the type of home that they own, or how long, you know, what you want people to already have. So do you want them to have been in, is there a criteria? Do they, what if I just bought my home yesterday? Can I start flipping?
Yeah.
You know,
there is no there is no restrictions.
Okay, so then you can say, I was going to say that maybe you should say, I've owned my home for 5 years. I just own my home. I don't, you know, you want to also say something like, I have debts that I want to pay off. You know, you want it to be people that are interested. I own my home and I want to pay off. I own my home and I don't have any debt to pay. I own my home, and you know, that kind of a thing. You want them to, but not too private information. Okay, not too private, so that they don't run away and say, I'm just meeting you. I don't want you to know my financial details.
So I currently own a home and have debts. And then I will add another one. I currently own a home and have no debts. That's what you mean?
Yes, something like that. Okay. I currently own a home. Current situation. Make it current situation. The question is your current situation. I currently own a home with no debt, with no extra consumer debt. Number 2, I currently own a home with some consumer debt. That's enough. Okay.
I currently own a home.
The current situation. So remove that. I currently own a home with and have debt. Remove it from that and put in that yes or no. Change it to I currently own a home and have consumer debt. Some consumer debt. The second one.
Which one?
Okay, you're not seeing what I'm seeing. Look at my screen.
I was looking at my screen. Yeah.
Yeah, look at this one. So you say your current situation.
Yes.
Colon. Dot on top of each other. That's the colon. Then you now copy this. Okay, and you cut it out. You remove it. Instead of saying yes here, you say I currently own a home and have some consumer debt to pay off.
Oh,
The
Oh,
second
as a-
option,
as a- I see what you
yeah, as
mean.
an option. Yeah. The second
I
option would be,
see.
I currently own a home and have no consumer debt to pay off.
Yes, and instead of saying yes or no,
Exactly.
we have, we click on
Options.
add,
You just click one option that meets your need. Yeah. And
Wula.
then, yeah.
How do
and
I
then,
add it?
huh? How do you add
Oh,
what?
okay, currently on a
Yeah.
home.
You want to share your screen quickly?
Yes, oh my gosh.
Yes.
Okay, where is my, okay. Okay,
Yeah. So answer that. Very good.
remove
Very
no.
good. That place, you remove order. You don't need order. Your
Okay,
current
I remove
situation.
this.
And then add another add option. You don't. No.
How?
Yeah, it's that place. Paste it. I currently own a home.
Whoa, what happened?
Paste.
Okay, so I currently own a home.
And have.
Where did it go?
You have to press enter. So you can close that and I currently own a home and have some
How do we have
Some.
what?
have
Some?
some consumer debts. Okay. The second one is, in short, I would want the first one. Anyway, finish. Let's see. I currently own a home and have no consumer, because they may have mortgage balance, right? Consumer debt. Okay. The third one, you can even add one that says, I currently own a home and have not other. Don't click on other. Click on add option. Very good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I currently own, paste it. I currently own a home and have no mortgage on it. I have zero balance on my mortgage. Those
It's
are the rich
impossible.
people. I know, rich people. They are not. They are
They
likely
will,
not
they
to be-
will not, they will not be
they
here
will not be
looking
here.
for me. They will
I
know,
know.
they
No,
will
but-
know
but
what
it's
they are
good.
doing.
It's good to be there. It's good for it to be there. You know why? Because you want people to feel like, oh wow, that's the
It's
dream.
even possible.
Exactly. So now, if you see this beside the circle, the circle, when you click on the circle, you see those drag that to the first one, drag it up, then drag the second one, the no debt. The second, very good. So leave it like that. Very good. Your current situation, and then you put a full colon.
Ah, okay. Then they will choose.
Exactly.
So we want them to choose.
Exactly. Exactly. Now delete that one that is not necessary. The question that is not.
Oh,
supposed to be
this?
there. Yeah, this one. Yeah. Very good. Okay. That's it. That's it. It's better now. It's much better. Now, why
Okay.
does it on your side, if it puts something under, go back up? Why is there a red line under your flipping?
Maybe because my thing is in French.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in French.
All right. So that's it for today, my friend.
Okay. Thank you.
And, you're